welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be my March purchases as well as my empties. So that is a series I do every month here on my channel where I just go over my products, what I'm bringing in, what is going out, and my thoughts on all of them. I am on a low buy for the unforeseeable future, so kind of just going over my thoughts, my shopping habits, etc., what I can do better with. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't yet. I would love it if you stuck around. But with all that, let's just get into these products. All right, so last month I started with my makeup empties. So this month I'm gonna start with my purchases here. I already took all my purchases out of this bag. I'm just gonna set it aside because that's where I store everything until I do this video. Now I'm gonna throw up my photo of my low buy rules. I'm just trying to find what works for me. I'm gonna be honest. This is my first time kind of doing a low buy, and my goal of this is to just kind of stop the impulse shopping, so to say, not necessarily like a budget thing, just more trying to consume less. So my rules are that I can make 3 purchases every month, 1 in each category, 1 base product like a foundation or a concealer, 1 complexion product such as blush, bronzer, and highlight, and 1 eyeshadow purchase. Now, those purchases do not roll over, meaning that if I don't buy a foundation in February, I can't buy 2 in March. Same thing with eyeshadow, etc. If I get a gift, like my husband bought me something for Valentine's Day, that doesn't count. As long as it's something that he chose and not something where he, gave me his credit card and was like, pick yourself out something nice. So those are kind of just my rules. Now, I'll be honest, I've been doing this since the beginning of January, and this was my worst month. I have been able to stick to my rules for January and February. I know we're only 3 months in. March, I did not. And I have some thoughts on that. So let's just go over it. I picked up the Kiko Days in Bloom palettes. I should already have a video up on this. This is where it gets tough because both of these kind of came in one collection. I'll show you them, but I have the Free Spirit little 9 pan here, and I have the Piece of My Earth, which is this one. I should have just bought 1, but I bought 2 because I wanted to do a video on both. And I purchased these at 5 in the morning. So something that I'm just discovering about myself, I even mentioned this in my last video, so I should have learned my lesson then. A lot of my purchases happen late at night, just scrolling, because then kind of my reasoning goes out the window and I'm like, you only live once, treat yourself. And I purchase it, I just press the buy button and I'm like, you'll figure it out later what you're gonna say in your video. So I purchased 2 eyeshadow palettes. I did not stick to my rules here, unfortunately, but that's okay. I try not to beat myself up too much. Progress isn't linear, and it's not giving myself slack, but giving myself grace to sometimes make mistakes. And I think that maybe going forward, I'm debating, let me know what works for you, but I'm debating either taking the apps off my phone or maybe like removing my saved cards or just setting a timer on my phone. I already have like social media timers for like how long I can spend on social media, but I wonder if there's a way, and I'm sure there is, I'm just not very good with technology, where I can just like turn my phone off or like turn certain things off at a certain time. I'm kind of just rambling and thinking out loud here, but basically I need to not be on my phone that late. And I think that would really help me out. Now, I didn't buy any bronzer, blush, or highlight, so we had a win there, but I did also purchase 2 foundations. So yeah, I did. My videos on these are coming soon. I'm kind of still testing them. The Ilia Skin Rewind Stick Foundation, I actually have really been enjoying this one. This one I've already filmed. My video is just kind of scheduled to go up. I have the shade 9N. This one just looked really, really nice, and I've been wanting to try Ilia for a long, long time. And after I purchased that one, Lisa Eldridge came out with her skin tint, and this just actually arrived today. So I'm gonna try this out, do a foundation wear test review on it. but I knew what I was doing when I purchased this. This one was just like a shame on me for sure, because I knew that I had already purchased one and I was like, I'm gonna do it anyways because I really want it. And that one's like, I need to be harsher with myself on. The Kiko one, I'll like give myself a little leeway. That was like definitely, I didn't need to do that. I should have waited until May, but I'm gonna be gone for the whole month of April, so I knew I wasn't gonna buy it then. And I decided like, I'll just buy it now. So those were some of my purchases. I did receive a gift. This video is already up on my channel. My husband is just trying to be sweet, and he heard me talking about these and purchased these for me. Like I said, my video is already up. Don't know if I like needed this. I was like grappling with myself because I kind of wanted it, but it was going to be way over my limit versus the 2. Well, 2 versus 3. I mean, it's not that much, but it's still it seems like way more. But I did get these as well, and they're okay. I'm not in love with them actually, and I kind of wish that he wouldn't have purchased them because I would have passed on them and actually probably been happy that I passed on them. But those are all my purchases. So now we're gonna get into my empties here. I like to go by category, but I'm actually gonna start with some that have like one more use in them. Like I said, I'm not gonna be around for April. I'm going on like a volunteer, just internship type thing. So normally I would just roll it over and talk about it next month if it only had one use in it. But since I'm gonna be gone, I don't wanna take these products with me, to be quite honest. They will be finished in March, but I'm not going to take them and just hang on to them to talk about over there when I go over my empties. So the first ones I'm going to talk about are the shampoo and conditioner. This is the Matrix Total Results Keep Me Vivid shampoo and conditioner. This is for color treated hair. I don't color treat my hair. I haven't dyed my hair since I was 16. So, I mean, it can't do harm to my hair, but I can't say that I'm like the targeted demographic for this. I just got this as a free sample, wanted to use it up, so it was okay. And then the other thing, I have like one use left. I really thought I was gonna be finished with this. I actually was trying to prolong this video so I could finish this, but I need to film this because I leave in like one day. This is the Rice Active, oh, this is from the Skin House, I'm sorry. This is the Skin House Rice Active Essence Cleansing Water. And you can see like it has like this pearl in it, which actually is probably good that I kept it. So it was like clear, and then you shook up this pearl pigment, which I didn't love because it was kind of just annoying to shake it up every morning. I use this in the morning as kind of a cleansing water instead of actually cleansing my face. So I'll go in with all of my nighttime stuff, and then in the morning use this kind of as like a essence, micellar water type situation. And I did really like this. This was sent to me from YesStyle to try out and review. I usually, when it's skincare, want to use the whole thing before I talk about it. So I wait to use it all up. It lasted me about 3 months. It was really nice, and I would actually purchase it again. It worked really well. This is like a no rinse solution, and it was nicer than just using micellar water, to be honest. So quite like this. And then after that, we'll just kind of go in category here. I think I'll go back to hair care because I actually have quite a few hair care this round, which doesn't always happen. I am so slow with hair care. I really don't do a lot to my hair, but I have more shampoo and conditioner. I'm just trying to get through all of my samples here. This is the Diva Curl. So I have the Zero Lather cleanser as well as the daily cream conditioner. My hair is actually pretty wavy, curly. I just hate it. I need to try and learn how to enhance my curls and make it work for me, but it hasn't been my favorite. So that's probably like really nice. I actually did enjoy it. I found that I used more conditioner than maybe I needed because it didn't lather, but I found that my hair really liked it afterwards. After my hair dried, it felt really nice on actually. So I would maybe, once I commit to really going for the curly girl method, I might go back to that depending. It's actually kind of on my list. Another just shampoo that I had is I don't even know what brand this is, Art Naturals Luxe Argan Oil Shampoo. This was really nice because it had argan oil. It left my hair really soft. and I'm slowly but surely getting through all the free shampoo and conditioner Ulta gave me. I seriously have probably a year's worth, no exaggeration. I've just been hoarding them for whatever reason, and now I'm finally getting them out of my collection. A little mini dry shampoo from Kirsten S. This was really nice. I still like the Matrix one more. That's kind of the one that I've been wanting to repurchase once I get through all of my little, again, hoard of dry shampoos, but I actually really like this. I don't think you can get Kirsten S here in France where I live, so not one I would repurchase. The Matrix I can, but it was really nice and I would recommend it. And my most exciting hair care that I finished last night, I was so happy because I thought this was one I was gonna have to say I have one more use left in it, but I finished it. It is the Olaplex No. 8 Bond Intense Moisture Mask. So this is like a ultra hydrating repair mask that you use as conditioner. It has like this airless pump, so that's why it was a little hard to see because I could see the airless pump was here, but I couldn't tell, like, there's obviously like a chunk of this that moves up with it. So I couldn't tell how much product was left, but no more, oh God, you can see I just finished it, water went everywhere, but no more, like, no more is coming out except this little string here. And I just made this super, super messy. This was really nice. You have to keep it on for 10 minutes, which is quite a long time for me in the shower. Like, I don't really like just sitting there with the mask on. I prefer something that maybe I could put on before getting in the shower and use it that way, but it wasn't bad. I've had it for quite some time, probably like 18 months, maybe even 2 years. I just work on it here and there. You don't need a lot. Olaplex is super concentrated. So like 2 pumps of that will do your entire, all your hair. And I think pretty long hair. So you don't need a lot. It lasts a long time. And I'm just glad to have it out and just get through another deep conditioning mask in my collection. And then this just kind of miscellaneous. I went through a pack. These are actually baby wipes. I saw someone talk about on their channel that instead of purchasing makeup wipes, they purchase baby wipes because they only use it for swatches, which is what I use my baby wipes for, or makeup removing wipes, since baby wipes are cheaper than makeup wipes. And I thought that was a really smart idea. And so I purchased one. I went through an entire pack. This also probably lasted me 6 months. I don't use them very often, just to take off swatches, like live swatches that I use in videos, because any of my swatches I do for eyeshadow palettes where you see like a photo or a video, I take off with a cleansing oil, which then brings me to my cleansing oil. I finished this up. This is from Hanskin, the Pore Cleansing Oil with PHA. It's supposed to balance and it's mild. This was over 10 ounces. This took me a minute. I'm not mad at that. I would repurchase this. This is a really nice, gentle cleansing oil. I probably went through it quicker than maybe your average person because I do use it to take off my swatches. I do use it, you know, when I'm doing my eyeshadow looks, I'm taking off my eye looks, then redoing another eye look. So I'm going through this quicker than if you were just using it every night to take your makeup off. But it was really nice. I did find it very gentle and I liked it a lot. I would repurchase it. It was nice, and you can probably have that last you 6 months or more and not have to purchase that many cleansing oils. Here's just another makeup remover that I finally finished. I kind of use this in between, or if I had something really, really stubborn I needed to take off. This was just a little mini of the Clinique Take the Day Off makeup remover for lids, lashes, and lips. So it was a little bit stronger. It had a little bit more just grip to it. So if I had something really stubborn, like eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, etc., I use this. It's very small, but it lasted me a long time because primarily I just used my cleansing oil. And then some other just body care. I have a sunscreen. This sunscreen, it made me laugh. This is the Neutrogena HydroBoost Water Gel Lotion with SPF 30. I use this on my arms or my body. I've had this, I was using it last summer. I had it in my cabinet all throughout winter because, like I said, I use it on my arms and I was covered up for winter. So I finally busted it out and was like, okay, it's finally sunny enough again for me to wear a short sleeve shirt. Let me use my sunscreen. And it had one application left. I felt so silly just keeping this around in my cabinet for like the last 5 months when it had one use left, and then it was done. This is my favorite body sunscreen though. hands down, I never thought I would be a sunscreen snob, but it says water gel lotion, and it really is. This is like a gel moisturizer for your body, but it has sunscreen in it. I know they have an SPF 50, so I will probably pick that one up instead of the SPF 30, but I really, really, really overly liked this sunscreen. It's like no other sunscreen I ever tried. And two other just body care items before we get into the makeup. I have this little mini body spray lotion. This is interesting. It's very liquidy of a lotion, so it comes in a spray form, literally. This is really good in the summertime specifically because it is so thin that it dries really quickly on your skin and it doesn't leave like that overly just greasy feel. I really like it, but I'm just trying to get through as many lotions as I can and get through my stash. And I have like 5 of these little minis, so that's why I decided to knock one out. This is from Anchor and Heart Lacquer. They do nail polish. They're like an indie polish company, but they also do some nail care as well as some body care items. And my last skincare empty is from Elemis. This is the Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Wash. So I have like talked badly about Elemis multiple times. Not talked badly, but I think that they're overpriced. This is now the second product that I found from Elemis that I really, really enjoy and would probably repurchase. This is like a very milky cleanser, which is my preference. It's very foaming. This is supposed to, it has like products in it that is supposed to kind of exfoliate just a little bit, but it doesn't have microbeads. It's more of a chemical exfoliant while it cleanses. So because of that, you need to be careful is all I'm going to say. This is not a cleanser you can use every day. You do need to make sure you're wearing sunscreen after, which I always do, so that's not a problem for me. But if you have trouble applying sunscreen, you might want to rethink this. And this is the only cleanser I've tried where it's not for daily use, but I really enjoyed having it in my collection. And I potentially, like around Black Friday, now have 1 or 2 things that I want to pick up from Elemis, and this is one of them. But that finishes up body care, hair care, etc. So now we have makeup, which doesn't look exciting. Like when I look at this, let me just show you. Like it fills up my hands here, but I am so proud of this little stack here. So let me go over them. I just have a mini mascara. This is the Milani Highly Rated. Actually really hated this mascara. I got through it and really pushed myself to get through it. I probably could have just tossed it. It wasn't that big of a deal, but this every time transferred on me. I was always getting mascara on my lids. I would have it transfer underneath my eyes. I don't know what it is about this because I've heard a lot of people speak highly of this mascara, but for me, it transferred like crazy. Did not like it. I don't know if they have a waterproof version that's better, but no, I would never repurchase that. I have a little mini of the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I have the full size in my Project Pan series, but I had like a mini travel size and I wanted to just get it out of here and toss it. So I did. It had like maybe 3 uses or so. Also just a little mini primer, trying to work through my minis clearly, as you can see. I try to like cycle in some full sizes here and there to also get full sizes worked on, but I'm really trying to just like eliminate all this clutter that I just have. So this is the Too Faced Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. I've kind of been avoiding using up this primer because other Too Faced priming stuff like the Hangover RX primer and the Hangover RX setting spray, I didn't like either of those. So that's why I just assumed I wouldn't like this, but this was really nice. It's kind of a hybrid moisturizing pore blurring base primer, which I like. You can really just apply it all over your skin. You don't have to just target a specific spot to pore blur. It acts as an all-in-one, and I don't think they make this anymore because it was part of the Peach Perfect line, and I think they discontinued that, but I actually quite liked it. A mini of the Lawless Forget the Filler. This is my second one that I have. I have 1 more left, and then I told myself I could buy a full size. So this was just in clear, and lip products take me a long time to go through. I don't know how people finish so many lip products, but I did take the stopper out It's fully empty. I try to put it on its side to get like the little last remaining bits on the side here, but I can't get it. And that's as much as I could do. So I'm officially calling this one quits. And then one of my most exciting, but not the most exciting, is a full-size lip product. This is from NARS, and it is the Afterglow Lip Balm in the original shade Orgasm. I dug it out and everything. I actually was very close to finishing this up before I decided like, okay, you're almost done, like just pull it out and get it done. And that was from all like organic uses, not like hyper focusing on a lip product. I was really proud of this. This goes like far down. I feel like this has a lot of product. Maybe not. It has 3 grams. Is that a lot for a lip product? I don't know. But I felt pretty proud. This is probably my first bullet kind of lipstick I finished. Granted, it's a lip balm, I know, so it was a little bit easier. I'm being easy on myself here, but that is a lip product that I definitely want to repurchase once I kind of have my lip collection a little bit more in order. And then the last and final thing that I have, the most exciting, it's a spoiler for Project Pan, so I'm sorry if I'm spoiling it for you. My Project Pan update will go up next Thursday in a week from now, but I finished my full-size perfume. This was the oldest, I still have my markings on the back here. This was my oldest perfume in my collection. I purchased this when I was 18. I'm 34 now, so it was quite old. I needed a lot of this. I like really sprayed it on and it faded quickly, so I was able to reapply it. And that's probably why I finished it so quickly, because after I finished this, I didn't even realize how much maybe it had just gone off from age. It still smelled fine. It smelled like it did originally, but I went in with another perfume and started to kind of just apply it like I would with this, similar to like a body spray style. And I was like, whoa, take a step back. Like you don't need 5 spritzes. You just need 1 or 2 because those are a little bit newer. So this definitely had faded over time. Time had gotten to it, but I'm happy that it's done. I'm gonna keep the bottle and just still use it as a display piece. It holds special memories to me. I purchased this when I was an au pair for a family in Aix-en-Provence a long time ago, and it was very nice. Not my type of scent now. I've definitely moved on from this like very florally scent, but I'm happy now that I won't feel guilt when I look at this. It's been used, it's been loved, and it's out. It was probably about here when I had rolled it in, because it was definitely one I like purchased and kind of felt like I couldn't use. I needed to hang on to every single last drop. But that is all my purchases and all of my empties for the month of March. I know I didn't hit my goal for March, but April's a new month. April should be a lot easier because I'll be very busy for April, and we'll just see where we go in May. I'm gonna try and just get back on track here, not get into the scrolling late at night. I would love to hear if you have the same problem, how you combat that, because it is for sure my biggest obstacle right now is to deter myself from just staying on my phone so late, because I don't really have like a time I have to wake up in the morning. So sometimes I stay up way too late and it gets me into trouble. But this is where I'm going to leave this video. I hope you're all having a great day, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, everyone.